Chapter 6, Lesson 1, Solve one-step addition and subtraction equations. You will be able to solve addition and subtraction equations. The subtraction property of equality states that two sides of an equation remain equal when you subtract the same number from each side. So here we're just going to solve equations like we normally would. Draw your line down the equal sign, and the idea is to get your variable alone. So to get rid of a plus 6, we are going to subtract 6 from both sides. Now, the difference with this lesson from last year's lesson is now we know how to add and subtract negative numbers. So we have 4 minus 6, which is negative 2. Letter B, draw your line. To get rid of the plus 8 next to B, we are going to subtract 8 from both sides. We get B on the right-hand side equals negative 5 minus 8 is negative 13. Letter C. Y plus 6 equals 9. So subtract 6 from both sides. We get Y equals 9 minus 6 is positive 3. Letter D. X plus 3 equals 1. So subtract 3 from both sides. We get X equals 1 minus 3 is negative 2. Letter E. Negative 3 equals X plus 4. Subtract 4 from both sides. Negative 3 minus 4 is negative 7, so negative 7 equals X. Letter F, N plus 6 equals 8, minus 6 from both sides, N equals 8 minus 6 is 2. Letter G, 7 equals Y plus 2. Subtract 2 from both sides. We get 5 equals Y. Letter H, 8 plus 3 equals 10. Subtract 3 from both sides. We get A equals 7. Letter I, Y plus 5 equals negative 11. Subtract 5 from both sides. We get Y equals negative 16. An angelfish can grow to be 12 inches long. If an angelfish is 8.5 inches longer than a clownfish, how long is a clownfish? So an angelfish is 8.5 inches longer than a clownfish. We need a variable for clownfish. So I'm going to choose X and write a let statement. Let X equal length of a clownfish. So again, we take the 8.5 inches, add it to the length of a clownfish, and that equals our angelfish, which is 12. Now let's solve. Subtract 8.5 from both sides. I'm going to add a decimal point and a 0 here to do some subtraction. I would get 5 and 3. So 3.5 inches. Part 2, Addition Property of Equality. The addition property of equality states that two sides of an equation remain equal when you add the same number from each side. So again, we're just solving equations, but this time we're going to use our addition property of equality. X minus 2 equals 1. So we are going to add 2 to both sides to get it away from the X, and we get X equals 3. Letter B, Y minus 3 equals 4. Add 3 to both sides. y equals 7. Letter C, r minus 4 equals negative 2. Add 4 to both sides. R equals positive 2. Letter D, q minus 8 equals negative 9. Plus 8 to both sides. Q equals negative 1. Letter E, negative 7 equals C minus 6. Add 6 to both sides. Negative 1 equals C. Letter F, S minus 8 equals 9. Add 8 to both sides. And you get S equals 17. Letter G, negative 2 equals P minus 1. Add 1 to both sides. Negative 1 equals P. Letter H, 2 equals Z minus 14. Add 14 to both sides. 16 equals Z. Letter I, X minus 11 equals 9. Add 11 to both sides. X equals 20. Letter J, a pair of shoes costs $25. This is $14 less than the cost of a pair of jeans. Find the cost of a pair of jeans. So I'm going to say let X equal cost of jeans. So $14 less than the jeans, so the jeans minus 14, equals the pair of shoes, which is $25. Now let's solve. Add 14 to both sides. You get X equals 39. So your jeans cost $39.